Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. So I didn't really feel like coming up with any sort of super elaborate build for today's video, so I went ahead and grabbed this Mega Pinsir squad that I built about a month ago for a team building video, and we're just going to be doing some casual laddering with it. I did test it out and it still does work on the ladder, so that's very good. I did make one change, and yeah, I figured it could just be a nice laid back way to close out the year since this is the last live for 2018. So let's quickly run through the squad right here. We have Mega Pinsir, just SD3 attacks. We do have Earthquake as our coverage option of choice instead of close combat, just because I felt as though pressuring Pokemon like Magearna could be better than being able to pressure Celesteela, since we do have a Magnezone on the team. We got Fini here mainly for defog support and a nice water resist. We got Scarf Magnezone right here, really great Mega Pinsir partner, being able to trap Skarmory as well as Celesteela. And yeah, unfortunately, despite the Choice Scarf, we still fall short of a lot of other Pokemon in terms of speed, such as Taunt and Tapu, so something to keep in mind. The Pokemon that I did change right here is the Mew. It originally had Fire Blast, but due to the high prevalence of Greninja and Heatran, I decided to go ahead and make it Aura Sphere right here, and that can definitely work out better. We got Helmet Lando, which is our rocker for the team, and then finally a Specs Keldeo, just for some nice breaking potential. So yeah, I did test out the team as I said, and it still does work consistently, so let's go ahead and get right into the games. Alright, I got the first game right here. My opponent is running some sort of Lele Lucha team right here. The Lele is just a giant threat. I think I need to keep Pinsir alive really well. I'm assuming a Clefable would be the lead, trying to get up rocks against my Pinsir. So I'll lead off here with Fini to taunt that, is what I'm thinking. Lele actually leads. Now his terrain is not up. Do I value Fini's health here? Yeah, I can take a hit from Hawlucha if it needs to, so I will switch out into my Mag on Cortana, and this actually works out great for me because I guaranteed live Scarf Sacred Sword, and if he's not Scarf, I get rid of him turn 1, so not what I was anticipating right there, but yeah, I didn't want Fini taking damage, and we're able to just go ahead and get rid of that Mon. So he knows I'm Scarf, which is kind of scary. I can always reverse the terrain on that Pokemon. I'm assuming this might go for a Calm Mind, so I'll go here into Fini, just to start taunting it and prevent it from setting up too much. That is a lot. It's actually kind of bad for me, because I needed this alive, but I guess at this point I just throw off Moonblast. I guess Nature's Madness is fine too, yeah, as long as I hit. And I'm not going to let him roost, I'm just going to go for a Moonblast here. He can knock me out, that's fine. Yeah, this thing's not roosting. It took nothing though, did you guys see that? Yeah, that actually took 0 damage. Mega Latias is annoying for this team. I have to go Pinsir here too. And my play is always to just frustration. Yeah, really annoying Pokemon for this team, but I should be able to... I thought I would 2-hit KO there. This could be T-Wave Clef, so I'll actually switch to Magnezone here. Because if this thing gets T-Waved, I'm just going to lose to Lati on the spot, so that's not worth it. And I also do need this alive for the Hawlucha. Just because, I mean, obviously I can quick attack it due to the fact that it's flying type, even though its psychic terrain will be up. And yeah, it's not going to get a defense boost. It'll get a Spadaf boost. I'm getting played. Yeah, like, this is ridiculous. I'm just getting torn apart. What I can do here, though, is... I'm thinking just maybe click Flash Cannon. Magnezone does come out. Honestly, not that big of a deal. I'll get in Lando here. I'm actually trapped in. What am I doing? Yeah, he gets rid of me. Alright, well, I'll get in Keldeo here, and what I'm thinking I'll do is just go right for a... maybe an Icy Wind here is what I'm thinking. This guy just stays in, okay. Hidden Power Fire, huh? I'll go Mew on that. Lati comes in. I'm just going to Nasty Plot up on it, and try to break through it with my Z move. Clefable comes in, okay. Just going to regular Psychic. And it appears as though it was not the other set, the Unaware set. Lele comes out. I'm assuming Genesis Supernova under Psychic Terrain should knock this out. He is Scarf with Shadow Ball. Interesting set, but this should OHKO, I think. Yeah, just get rid of that Pokemon. So Magnezone can probably come in here and knock me out. Unfortunately, I can't reverse this terrain anymore, which is kind of bad. He'll be knocking me out here. 100%. Now what my play is to do is... I mean, I kind of need Lando alive. But at the same time, what I can do is... do I go Pinsir first, or do I go Lando first? Because I kind of need Lando to not lose to Scarf Mag. I don't know. Because I kind of want the helmet chip off first, so... I will go out into this here, and what I'll do is go right for a U-turn on the SD, bring this out, I'm thinking what I do is maybe just quick attack. It's not gonna kill though, and that's what's scary. So I'm gonna go back to Lando and see if we can make that work here. Cause yeah, he takes acrobatics chip. Now what I do is I go for U-turn. And bring back my Pinsir, and then I keep this alive for the Scarf Magnezone. And my Pinsir is still out of range of that Lottie's Thunderbolt, which is also very important. So yeah, I can't lose to Scarf Mag still. I go Pinsir here. What I do is I click quick attack every time. Knock out that Pokemon. Okay, so good. Now if this Magnezone comes in, what's my play? I think it's hard Keld. He goes Lottie. Okay, I'll go for the frustration here. I don't believe this Lottie can beat me. Yeah, as I said, I'm out of range of that attack. I can just go for this attack here. Go for quick attack next. Knock that out, and I don't think there's an attack that Magnezone can lock itself into, and we're able to go ahead and win. So that Hawlucha late game was really scary, but we clutched it out, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. Unfortunately, I'm finding so many opponents with just all the Pinsir counters. This guy's Zeraora, Landorus T, and Skarmory, so kind of tough, but I'm thinking maybe Specs Keldeo can do work here, but he has a Melodic. I don't know, it's a tough matchup here. It's definitely in my opponent's favor, but Mew can win. I want Rocks up soon, but he's going to get his Rocks up, so I'll lead off with Keld. On Lele. Fini can come in, but that's my Melodic response, so I will go Mag here. If he Focus Blasts turn 1, good play. I don't know, do I go Fini instead and keep Mag for Skarm? No, I'm going to go Mag. That does look Scarf, I don't think that's Specs. So I'll just click Flash Cannon here. It could also be like Metronome or maybe Z-Move, those are all possibilities, but he stays in, gives me 88, so that's great. He goes for the Focus Blast, and unfortunately he hits the attack, so I'm not able to do too much work there. I'm thinking here, just to secure a KO, I can go Mew, perhaps. Yeah, Mew basically secures a KO here, so I'll bring that out. What I'm thinking I'll do is go right for a Psychic. Just because he doesn't actually respond to this Pokemon well at all. I'm thinking if it's defensive Skarmory, then it'll get blown away by Psychic into Genesis Supernova. So he gives me his Psychic Terrain Setter, which is really nice for me. I still have to keep this Mew alive though, because it's my best way of breaking through the entire squad. Yeah, Mew is going to be very important. Unfortunately, like I said, this Pokemon is not as good. Brings out Alakazam. I mean, against Alakazam, what I can do is maybe go Fini. It's either that or I stay in. Let me actually calc whether I OHKO him or not. I don't actually have a calc open yet. Let's see. Would I OHKO him with an attack here? Because I'll live a Shadow Ball for sure. And this is under Psychic Terrain, so I'm assuming it might do a lot. I don't think it's going to kill, though. Yeah, Psychic, even under Psychic Terrain with a Z, it would do a lot, but it's not going to do enough. So I have to switch out. And I'm thinking my switch here is to Fini. Yeah, I can take the Shadow Ball relatively easily there. And perhaps what I do now is just go right for maybe a Moonblast here or a Nature's Madness. Nature's Madness is fine. I'm assuming he'll click the Psychic type attack. And I just need damage on this for my Mew. Is the main concern here, so I also don't know whether I'm going to knock out Skarmory with my Psychic, which is kind of scary, because if that's my win con, I need to make sure that it can knock that out. Whirlwind is also a possibility. I'm glad I didn't stay in with Mew there, because Mew is my best way of breaking everything. So he goes Zeraora, I need to hit this nice, mainly for chip damage for my Pinsir. He could go for HP Ice here. So I'm thinking what I'll do is just stay in here on the Moonblast. He tries to go for the knockoff, which is fine with me. This might knock him out. Unfortunately, it comes a little bit short. I'll go here into Landorus. I don't actually mind him going for HP Ice. Landorus is like not good here at all. He probably has HP Ice and is just thinking about whether he wants to click it, but I want to keep this around just to be able to take a hit from Zam, as well as he actually goes out into Melodic and gets a competitive boost. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. What I'll do here is just go for an Earthquake. I should have no problems outspeeding him unless he's fast. If he's fast here, then I'm kind of like, this is going to be over, but I don't see him being a fast set. And I do need that damage off on him, so I'm able to go ahead and chip down this Melodic, which is very helpful. Now, in terms of revenging him, I think Mew is my only real option here, so I'll bring that out. I'm thinking I just burn the Z here. Yeah, I'll go for Genesis Supernova, and then in order to beat this Alakazam, maybe I might have to take a hit with my... That did not kill. Alright, yeah, it's nasty plot time. I cannot... Ideally he recovers again. Why did that take 0 damage? Recovers, okay. I'll go for Psychic here. It sucks that I'm about to lose my best breaker against this team, but I still think I can win with just the combination of the rest of my Pokemon. I got a Spidev drop, which is just going to give him another boost. But he opts to not attack me, which is nice. Because I don't even know if he can revenge me with anything, so I get to click Psychic here again. And yeah, I don't know if anything that comes out after will actually be able to beat this Mew. Unless it's Sash Lando with Explosion, Zeraora has no way of knocking me out. This, I would imagine, goes down to +2 Psychic under Terrain. It'll probably live, actually, but I do need the chip damage for a quick attack on the back, so this is the attack I'll be clicking. Yeah, as I said, that can't knock me out. Let's see how much we do here. Yeah, 75% is not bad damage, and I mean, I can bring out this now. And I'm thinking what I'll do here is double to Keldeo on the Skarm. I don't think he's used Stay In ever. And I kind of need to force the kill, so I don't know. Yeah, he goes Skarm here. If he has Brave Bird, it's kind of bad. But I'll go for Surf here anyway. I don't know, this may just be an L. I definitely recognized my matchup disadvantage at preview. I think I've done okay in terms of getting rid of Melodic, but I don't know if this will be enough. He opts to... That's a misplay in my opinion. I'll go for Surf here. I might lose to Zeraora on the spot. Unless Keldeo actually takes a Plasma Fists, which I feel like it will, from this percent. I don't know, how healthy is that thing again? If anything, Pinsir is going to be the Pokemon to take it with. Just because I don't have to Mega Evolve, and it's in range of Quick Attack. So maybe Pinsir can just win this game on its own, is what I'm thinking. Here, what I think I should do is probably keep this around and sack off my Pinsir. I mean, sack off my... I just keep Fini around and sack off Keldeo. Can I take one? I got blown away. So tough play here, because what I'm really tempted to do is just SD up and try to win. And honestly, I think that's my play. I'm going to SD in regular form. And hope we see Lando. Because I'll take this attack without the boost. He goes Zam, which is a very big misplay. I can go right here for a... Well, I don't want to get intimidated by the Landorus when it comes in, so just to guarantee the Oko. So I'll actually go here for a quick attack in regular form. I'm saying I won't get intimidated due to my ability, which is Hyper Cutter, so that can be very helpful. Yeah, so I get rid of Zam there. And I guess Moxie would have been the same thing. Like, I get the kill with the quick attack gain and attack boost, and then Landorus has to come out anyway. Yeah, Landorus comes out. As I said, I do have Hyper Cutter, so my play here is just to Mega Evolve and go for Frustration. If he has Scarf Stone Edge, then he wins the game right here. And if not, I think I should be able to clutch it out, unless he's Sash, of course. That could be a possibility. If he's Explosion, that's also going to win him the game right here. Basically, it's whether he's Scarf or not, and if not, is he Sash. Because Zeraora, I'm pretty sure will always knock out my Fini. You Scarf, man? He's not Scarf, and I get rid of that Pokemon, so... Yeah, we're going to be able to win this game right here, which is definitely very cool. I'm really glad I didn't Mega Evolve, because I did recognize that I needed that attack boost. We're able to go ahead and win. Very intense game. I honestly thought I would not win that, just looking at the matchup at preview, but it worked out for us, and I'll be right back with another one. Alright, I got the next game right here. This opponent hates Mew. I actually just lost a game to a misclick. Basically what happened was I was really excited about Keldeo getting a kill, and then I unfortunately put myself into a position where Superior came in, clicked Leaf Storm. I went Pinsir to revenge it, and I accidentally clicked Earthquake instead of Quick Attack for whatever reason, and then he ended up knocking me out, so... Yeah, I went ahead and clicked X on that one. I really had no way to win after my Pinsir went down, so... I'll go ahead and see what I can do here. As I said, Mew just has so much fun. I'm thinking maybe Zygarde or Bulu would be his lead. I'll lead off here with Keldeo. Heatran lead is okay with me. I'm thinking what I'll do here is just go for a Surf on the incoming Bulu. Okay, so Bulu switching is not that bad. That looks to be definitely more of an offensive set, maybe even banded, so I'm not going to risk my Mega Pinsir here since it does so well. Instead, what I'm going to do is maybe go Lando, but then I need that for Zygarde. Magnezone is good against Cart. Fini is okay here. Hornleech is for a lot of damage, okay. I'll just Nature's Madness him down. That doesn't look banded. Actually, it could be banded because I got rid of his terrain. And 80% seems like a lot, so... It's leftovers. No, I'm leftovers. What am I saying? Based on the surf damage, Moonblast should have no problem breaking this. Yeah. And now what this allows me to do is go ahead and get in my Mega Pinsir here. And just click Frustration. Zapdos can come in. Nice, okay. Let's go ahead and bring in... I'm saying that sarcastically, by the way. I don't like the pair at all. I was thinking about doubling to Keldeo, but then I might not even knock him out. I'll go Landorus here on a Discharge. Just get up rocks. Go for the U-turn. Bring in Keldeo. And click. I don't think you would risk Chansey just because of how good it is against my Mew. Are you serious? Now we can just go Chansey for free too. And that was damage I actually needed for my Pinsir. Even though it's paralyzed, after that got damage off on that thing, he couldn't break it. Alright, I'm going to make the double again and try to do this. Keldeo. Nice, I hit that one. Yeah, like had I hit before, that would have been so nice. Alright, I see what I have to do here. Chansey's going to come out. You got Toxic? Thunderwave? What's your status here? Alright, so the only good thing about this is I see myself getting a maximum amount of turns here in terms of abusing my Breaker. Sacks off Zap. I should get, I think, 2 more kills, perhaps? Assuming Chansey goes down, which... It probably has Protect, now that I think about it. Is this Scarf? I mean, even if it is, I outspeed it, so... Yeah, get rid of that. I think I should have no problem getting rid of one more Pokemon. This is stronger. I just lose anyway, though. Yeah, like, because I got the Toxic off right there, I can't break this team, unfortunately, so... Yeah, where did I go wrong? I mean, that Hydro Pump is obviously really bad, but... I still don't agree with him staying in right there, because if he did take that damage on Zapdos... I don't know, maybe I should have just made the double when I had Pinsir in, but... I'll go ahead and drop a GG. We're unfortunately going to take another L right there. So I gotta bounce back right now, but... Yeah, I think maybe had I made the double, then... I could have... pressured the Zapdos, and then maybe had some more fun with Pinsir late game. I don't know, but I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. My opponent has a Lucario, which is very cool. By the way, did you guys know you lose 10 points a day to Decay above the 1700s? I never knew that. Like, I was checking up on my other account, and it's been losing 10 points every day I don't play a game on it, which is, in my opinion, very ridiculous. Like, what? I'm thinking Mew can lead here, and I mean, Mew can win here, and then Mega Pinsir can also do that. But yeah, 10 points is a lot. I mean, that's, like, when you really think about it, 10 points is, like, less than one game, but... It's still a lot. Like, a lot of people don't have time to play Pokemon every single day. But I do have time to do that now since I'm on break, but that'll eventually change. I'll go ahead and lead off here with Landorus. On Charizard. Charizard Y. I would imagine he scouts, so I'm going to go for U-turn. Allows me to get in... Do I really risk this, or do I just go Pinsir? I have to risk this, and I'm going to go Hydro Pump. Because I either 2-would KO something or get damage off on Rotom for Pinsir, which would be amazing, so... Okay, I need to hit this for Pinsir. Nice. That did a ton too, so this is probably Specs Rotom. I need Landorus. I still need Keldeo, obviously. Expendable Mon here is probably Magnezone. On just a Thunderbolt is fine with me. I'll go right here for a Flash Cannon. Hydro Pumps again and gets a Citrus, so... I mean, not the best for me, but as I said, I was willing to sack this. He reveals to not be locked in, too. I'll go for another one. Yeah, I'm not switching back to Keldeo, man. So this is where the Volt Switch would come out. Just take the Magnezone. I don't need the Magnezone in this game. as I said. It doesn't actually stop anything, and now I force a kill with Keldeo if I really want to go that route. How much did my Hydro Pump do? 46? Never mind, I still need a bit more damage. Another route I could force a kill with right here is my Mew, but that's how I want to win, so I don't know if I'm very interested in that. I'll go here to Keldeo. He shouldn't give me this Pokemon, just because I have a Pinsir in the back, which is going to get a kill every time it comes in. But then again, it gets a kill anyway, so I'm going to go for Secret Sword and knock it out. Yeah, that Rotom was no longer a response to Pinsir at that point. We saw that it was not Scarf, and it had enough damage on it to where it got 2-hit KO'd by my Pinsir, so brings out Charizard here. My next expendable Pokemon is, I'm thinking my Fini here, because it doesn't really do much against the Mimikyu, and this, to be honest, so I'll go out into Fini on a Fire Blast miss, which is actually pretty lucky, because now I get to live a Solar Beam and get 50% off. Yeah, I'm gonna live this now, I think. Yeah, had Fire Blast hit, I would not have lived that. My opponent kind of deserved a miss there because I obviously missed mine. He might have Roost, but I'll go for a Nature's Madness. Ups to Flame Charge, which doesn't make too much sense to me. So it means he probably doesn't have Roost on this set. So he's in range of Quick Attack, which that is my only option here. So I'll bring this out, and I'm just going to wait a bit, kind of make him think that I'm going to choke, and maybe just bait him to stay in. He should switch out, but maybe I'll just go for Quick Attack, obviously. He does switch out, okay. What did this Garchomp do earlier? It came in on something. Alright, so turn 1 we led, he sent out Garchomp, I U-turned on it, and then he withdrew it right away. So it could very well be Scarf, which means I'm going to go Lando here on what I'm thinking is Scarf Outrage, which allows me to get up rocks and force the kill on Charizard when that comes back in. And it also lets me scout the ability on the Clefable, which is really nice. So I'll go right here for a U-turn. And he hits himself. Once again, I'm getting kind of lucky this game. I'll go here right here into maybe my Pinsir. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit the game. Yeah, at that point it was over. Pinsir plus Mew was going to completely destroy that team. Get some nice points back. I lost like 50 points just between those two losses, which is really unfortunate. But we can go ahead and try to get them back by the end right here. And I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. My opponent just has a very cool squad. Very weak to Fini plus Keldeo, though. My two water types here are just going to have a ton of fun. But I'm thinking as a lead, probably Coco or Chansey would be the lead. I'll lead off here with this. Yeah, Coco leads. I can go for a free Volt Switch. I know I'll be slower, so I can scout for anything this might want to do. The only way he could knock me out is with the Specs HP Ground. That looks to be a Life Orb or Specs right there, so I'm able to get out of here with the Volt Switch. Bring out my... Well, I'm thinking Fini to start, and maybe just go right here for a Nature's Madness. Yeah, because I want to taunt this to prevent it from recovering if possible. Damage on this is really nice for my Mega Pinsir too, so I'm really glad I'm able to pressure this Pokemon. I'm not going to risk Lando here, I'm instead going to go back to Mag on the Volt. So yeah, this thing should be in range of +2 Quick Attack now, I think. Now at 36, I probably need a bit more damage, so Rocks can help me out there. This is going to go for Mach Punch, so I'll go Landorus here. Yeah, and then I'll U-turn out on the Mandibuzz, bring in my Keldeo. Great knockoff play, but like you're still taking damage. Actually, I have no reason to go for the U-turn. I just go for Rocks first and then hard switch out because he goes Mandibuzz every time. I always go hard Fini on the Defog, and basically what I get to do now is throw off the Moonblast. As Mew decides to come out. Okay, interesting Mew choice. I'll taunt this here. I'm assuming it's slower than me. Yeah, so it can't set up or anything. This is probably Genesis Supernova like mine. So I'll just continue clicking Moonblast. Does a lot of damage. I gotta keep this too, so I'll switch out here. No, I don't need this Pokemon. I'm gonna Moonblast again. And yeah, now I'll bring out Mega Pinsir here. I'll just Mega Evolve and click Frustration. Knock that out, okay. Now, Coco can come back. I don't think it's Roost Coco on Life Orb. I would imagine it's 4 attacks, or maybe both Volt Switch and U-Turn. I'll once again go Magnezone here. On just a Thunderbolt. This guy does not want to predict with this thing. Trying to find the opportunity for my Magnezone to come in. Here I'll go Mew. I'll go right for a Psychic. Knock that out, okay. So now Mega Pinsir has the opening that it needs. Charizard comes in. No matter what Charizard this is, I should take one and knock it out. Nice, so that's gone. I'm still taunted though, which is tough. Mandibuzz comes out. I'll just Aura Sphere this down. If Foul plays me, I'll go for a Nasty Plot in case he tries to Roost. Just a Toxic. So just a Nasty Plot again on this Roost right here. Because all I need is him weakened. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit the game, yeah. I saw my endgame right there. Mega Pinsir was going to win, and at that point, Specs Keldeo just clicked Secret Sort through his entire team once he gave me that Pokemon. Especially since I don't think he have Braid Bird on the set, so... yeah, we still have time for another battle, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got the next game right here. My opponent is really weak to Mega Pinsir. Kyurem Black is just a giant problem, though. In fact, I think that lives Spec Secret Sword, based on something I saw the other day. Yeah, I think I clicked Spec Secret Sword against it and it lived on like 3%, so... I don't want to play around with that. Mew is another potential win con here. I'm gonna lead, I think I lead Keldeo anyway. Okay, this is okay with me. I get to click Specs Hydro. It's either Hydro or Secret Sword. Or Surf. I go for Surf. Goes for Protect. I'm gonna take the damage on the Kyurem coming in anyway. Surf could come in too, but I just want this damage for my Mega Pinsir's return. So here, I want to keep this alive. I feel like Fini isn't very good here. So I'll bring that in on the Ice Beam. Interesting Ice Beam there. Allows me to go ahead and just Moonblast. I'm faster for some reason. I'll just Moonblast again. Not quite sure why I outsped. But I'm not going to need Nature's Madness as much as it's a good play. I'm going to Taunt here. I got a nice crit. Okay, so at least that thing gets to be low still. Superior comes out, okay. I'm going to pivot to Mag here on the Leaf Storm. Go right for a Scarf Flash Cannon. And then get in my Pinsir here. Mega Evolve, and I'm thinking Earthquake. Really surprised. Okay, he gives me Superior. Really surprised he risked that though. Maybe it was a bad play on my part, but this is not my win con, Mew is, so this is all okay with me. I'll get in Lando here on the BP, get up rocks now, and yeah, I need to try to do the thing with Mew soon. So Kyurem comes in. I'll throw away Fini here. To a Sub-Zero Slammer. Get in, I'm thinking Keldeo here just kind of gets a kill. So I'll go for Surf. He's going to go probably Coco here, is what I'm guessing. He should know I'm Specs based on the prior damage. And then... I mean, Surf just kind of gets kills whenever something comes in now. Coco kind of has to come in, yeah. And I'll just go Lando. On a Deagleam. Good play, good Deagleam right there. Okay. What do I do here? He already used the Z-move, so it's not going to be on that Pokemon. I'll bring this out. I'm thinking what I do is I go for Rock Polish on the Heatran. I Nasty Plot now. That would have done around half, I think, depending on how much investment he has. Now I Aura Sphere it. Did absolutely nothing. Why did my Aura Sphere do 0? Does this have Protect? It does have Protect. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, what do I do then? Do I hope my Z-move kills? What is stronger? This goes to 185, 240, something like that. Okay, I'll knock that out. I think I live BP. This comes in. So he just gives me the game. Because now he can't BP me. So not quite sure why he did that, but... yeah, this is over now. Unless Scissor actually takes it. It's not going to take it from 41. He tries to BP me under terrain, which does not work. And Yeah, we saw that he went down from 41 anyway. So yeah, I recognize my win condition as Mew. Really surprised about a superior play. If anything, he should have pivoted to Lando if he didn't want to risk Coco right there instead of risking the Serp, because that could have actually helped take on some of the other Pokemon like Keldeo. After that thing went down, he didn't have any switch-ins to Water-type attacks, so I don't know, interesting decision. I'm able to go ahead and win right there, and we'll go ahead and end off the session. I did hope you all enjoyed. I believe we went 5-1. I think it was 6 games, 5-1 sounds right. And yeah, the team will be down below in the description. As I said, I did use it in another live, so that should be on your screen right now, actually. I'll go ahead and make sure to put that on there, and I'll see you next time. Later.